Hi, Leo. Welcome to your reading. I hope you're having an amazing day. Happy birthday. We're going to see what's going on with you and what you need to know. When have you come across this? But this is for the mid month where I know we're like almost end of July. August is around the corner. But let's just see what's going on, what you need to know right now for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. And if you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. And if it's your birthday, if you're a Leo sun, I will gladly give you guys a birthday discount for personal readings. Just shoot me an email and we'll go from there. All right? Show me clearly what's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do you guys need to know right now for Leo? We have the fox and the tarantula. You do have a decision about a commitment, y'all. And it probably has to do with a relationship. Normally the fox represents a relationship with a romantic interest, but for others this might be about like business, or it could be about a friendship. The tarantula, it comes out when there's a very big decision you might be a bit afraid to make, or there's that bit of a hesitation, but deep down in your soul, like, you know what you need to do, you know what step you need to take, but you're needing that courage, you're needing a little extra push, that little extra confirmation to go forward and just do the damn thing. But yeah, I'm seeing big changes in the air for you. Eagles at the bottom with the lion, there you are, beautiful lion. I feel like this could be a month where you take your relationship to the next level. Some of you are like, we need to slow down. Slow down. Turtle and the Phoenix. Things are moving too fast. This change, this is immense change that once this happens, I can't come back from. Like, for some, it's like tying the knot in your relationship, getting married, contracts, big promises. There's something here you want to kind of like, you want to take it slow. That's what I'm seeing here. I feel like for the last year or so, you have been going through this death rebirth, and during this birthday season, you're recognizing how much has changed and how much you have grown. But at the same time, with the turtle, you might feel like you haven't moved very far. I feel like you've gone through a lot of inner shifts, internally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically. You've gone through a lot of shifts. Now it's time for your reality to match that. Now it's time for your physical reality to reflect the work that you've been doing on yourself. Look, butterfly is at the bottom. You're going through some sort of like upgrade in your life on so many levels, but your career might be changing, Leo, or the relationship, going back to the fox, some kind of relationship, something that's very meaningful to you. I'm seeing it's changing, or it's evolving, or you're taking things to the next level. Golden egg, starfish. See, and this is matters of the heart, or something that is very meaningful and special and pure to you. Starfish, there could be some worry, some doubt, some insecurities, but ultimately this is about like your wish fulfillment. And I'm just feeling like you're getting your birthday wish, you're getting your birthday gift, like you're being rewarded for something here. The steps that you're being guided to take, even if you do it slowly, better than nothing, better than no steps at all. You gotta just be brave. You just gotta be brave and willing to make this next step, whatever that is for you. Tell me clearly what's going on with Leo. Gamble. So you're like looking at this like, this is a big risk. This is a gamble, Jade. Like, I don't know what could happen, and I just want to be prepared, and I don't want to be at a loss here. We have longing at the bottom. So there's something you really desire, but yet you feel like it's out of reach, or you feel like it's like 50-50 heads or tails. It's like throwing, what was it say? Like throwing a dart with your eyes closed or something like that. What's going on for Leo? We have responsibility. Literally gamble responsibly. Like, if you're into that, don't be using up all that money you worked so hard for, you earned, you saved. Gamble responsibly. Like, that's maybe someone around you has an addiction to gambling all their money. But so it's like there's this tug between, okay, take the gamble, be responsible. Take the gamble, take the risk, be responsible, be smart, be wise, think this through, slow down, take the risk, jump, just go for it, shoot your shot. What's the worst that could happen? Wait. Like, I'm seeing that there's this push pull. It's like, Go on for Leo. Okay. We have intimacy, and we also have anger management. There's some stuff coming up about your relationships, and there may be some like turbulent waters or some rocky moments, even in your friendships, right? There might be some little heated conversations you and your pals may have, you and your buddies. You may not be seeing eye to eye. And you're getting a little bit frustrated or annoyed with each other, right? Maybe this is your friend being like, let's go out. I want to gamble. I want to have a drink. And you're like, dude, like, going back to we need to be more responsible. This is like you and your partner. We need to be more responsible. And they're like, I want to just have fun. I don't know. I'm seeing that like you and certain people or you and certain friends, you might be outgrowing some of your relationships this month. It's either you're outgrowing certain relationships or your relationships are getting stronger through the conflicts. That's when you know the love is real. That's what I will say. That's when you know the love is real, that you can have misunderstandings, not saying some toxic shit, okay? I'm not saying being all toxic and abusive and shit. No, but like you can be upset, but still find the middle ground or still find your way back to each other, and that friendship, that bond is still standing, even if you have your differences, even if you're not always seeing eye to eye. So that's another thing, eye-opening things coming up about some of these relationships, partnerships, friendships, romance, and even like family. There's these shifts taking place, and you need to be like on not like high alert, but just observe people's actions and how they treat you and how they respect you, or are they disrespecting you? Are they ignoring what you say, how you feel? Are they respecting of your boundaries, etc.? Are they supporting you and they're looking out for you and they're like, yo, we just want the best for you? Or they're competing with you and trying to drag you down, or always trying to one-up you? Like, what? Anyways, let's see what else you can expect. Leo. What's going on for Leo? What do my Leos need to know? What's going on? We have these two cards, and they are the Star, which is beautiful Aquarius energy. We have a full moon in Aquarius coming up at the end of this month of July. So keep your eyes peeled, because that could be a pretty big turning point for this collective. We have something coming about like your wish or some sort of desire that you have. And I'm also seeing like there's a lot of healing taking place. It feels some of you are like going sober, like you're cutting out alcohol or like drugs or something. Like, I don't know, I'm seeing like you're kind of cleaning up your life. This King of Swords in the reverse with the Star, I feel like you could have been making a bunch of excuses. Your discipline was lacking. Your time management, your discipline, your focus, you were distracted. Now it's time to get back on track. Now it's time to sharpen the blade and kind of tighten up a little bit. Maybe it's about your spending, maybe it's about your money, you know, maybe it's about your sleep, maybe it's like, yeah, I just see like you're being more realistic with yourself of what changes you need to make in order to get to this desire, have this wish come true. I'm not gonna lie, it won't be easy. Or 10 of Wands is at the bottom. It's gonna require a lot of effort and dedication. And there's even something you need to let go of that you've been clinging on to. You kind of need to like loosen up the grip a bit. 10 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Strength. Yeah, I think some of you could be like just taking on way too much that is more of a distraction. So it's time to get focused, time to get back on track, y'all. What's going on for Leo? This fell out back on the Star and the King of Swords reverse, and we have 3 cards. So let's see. The 10 of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. So I'm seeing an ending taking place, you guys, and this could be around this full moon Aquarius. If you got any Aquarius placements, you'll be especially feeling this. I got the words mixed up. It's still Mercury retrograde. So something's coming to an end. And again, maybe with the Star, King of Swords reverse, Ten of Swords, you were kind of tuning it out or ignoring it, or you're just like, nah, it's not gonna happen. No. Put the blinders on, pretend it's not there. But then, like, it had to come to an end for whatever reason. It just wasn't in alignment. King of Swords reverse to the Ten of Swords, you might be kind of like fed up, tired, irritated, or just like annoyed something didn't work out. But it is making space. It is making room. It kind of goes back to that Ten of Wands of like something you were clinging on to or holding on to and you were like resisting change. But it's like Ten of Swords, this has to just come to an end. This sometimes it can represent like a betrayal or like a loss, like a very dramatic ending that changes us, that affects us, that maybe it has to do within a relationship, which we were seeing that though. We were seeing that. Maybe there's someone that struggles with like some sort of addiction and it's just like, it's just too much for you to take on. And so you might be like, I have to love you from afar. I love you at a distance. I care, but I love myself more. I choose myself and you got to sort out your shit. Maybe you won't, but I have to love myself and I have to walk away. I am getting a little bit of that for someone out there. Ten of Swords, the Ace of Cups. If you went through a breakup, that's like funny. I keep putting the cards down and I'm like, wait, I have something more to say. I put it down. Wait, no, I got more. If you went through like a breakup or ending with somebody, I do feel this Ace of Cups represents like self-love, healing, forgiveness, forgiving yourself, maybe forgiving the other person, possibly, maybe if that's possible. You might be like, no, Jade, I can't forgive them. They fucked me over. Okay. But I also feel like this is creating space for new relationships, right? And I am seeing for those that are ready and you are willing, I do see that you may fall in love this month. There may be a relationship that really just aligns with you and it ticks all the boxes, everything that you wanted and even more, right? I'm seeing like personal development taking place, some big, like your heart expanding, your love expanding, your relationships expanding, friendships expanding. Like it doesn't just have to be like romance, but I am seeing with this Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, this is like true trustworthy people that want the best and support you and you support them. And there's just like someone you can rely on, someone that you can truly let your walls down and your guard down. And like, I'm feeling like it's very healing and nurturing. And after such struggles or challenges and instability you may have faced within the past, or people that were emotionally unavailable, that sold you hopes and dreams, right? The Star showing you, talking about these plans, but it's just like future faking. It's not real. So even that King of Swords reverse is like sobering up to the reality, sobering up to the truth. It's like the harsh truth. It might be kind of ugly. It might feel kind of uncomfortable. Maybe some really intense conversations that led to, and escalated to like arguments, misunderstandings, and then dramatic endings and breakups and separations. And I'm never going to talk to you again. I hate you. I don't know. It could be very extreme. Could be very fucking extreme. I don't know why my hands, I'm like, surrender, man. Just put your hands up, surrender. Like, you did all you could. But yeah, Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles. I feel like there's definitely going to be at least one new face in your life this next month. I know it's like end of July, August hasn't begun, but like I'm feeling like over the next 30 days or so, there's someone new that you're going to be meeting, and they might just be a friend. They might be someone that you just work with or you meet through work, or this could develop into something much more meaningful and deeper, and perhaps even some romance for those that are open. I mean, you might be like, nah, I don't really think so, but you might be surprised. You might just be surprised, right? Wheel of Fortune's at the bottom. Leave it up to the divine. Divine timing is definitely at play. Wheel of Fortune, the moon. I love the moon. Always brings us the unknown, uncertainty, some surprises. We gotta just continue to follow our intuition, trust our gut, and let things unfold naturally. And, you know, try not to control everything and seek every fucking answer there is, because you're not gonna know everything. Like, it's just impossible. Wheel of Fortune, the moon. You might be dealing with a Pisces. There could be something coming through about a Pisces. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. Also the Devil. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, and the Six of Cups. There's something being brought up about your past, or like a familiar, like you've been here before. It's giving deja vu. So do look out of moving too quick or rushing too fast into. That's kind of where the whole gamble versus responsible. Do I take the gamble? Do I take the risk? Do I move in fast, or do I slow down and be responsible? And I think go back to the turtle and the phoenix, like Phoenix going through this significant transformation, death, rebirth. You're completely like changing your lifestyle, changing your habits, your routine, the way you speak to yourself, who you surround yourself with. Your job is changing, relationships are changing, everything is fucking changing. Okay, but I feel like this is happening over like a series of like months. Like this has been a long time coming, a long transition. Like this has been ongoing. This isn't just something that happens overnight. So with the Wheel of Fortune and the moon, there's all these changes taking place. There's a lot that yet have to reveal. I can't even fucking speak. The things that have yet to be revealed to you over the next couple of weeks or so, next 30 days or so. And you're like moving in quick. Like this is where you're driving like full speed, full throttle, but be careful, okay? And this is where we have to use our discernment, because some of the things that we're rushing into, it's like quicksand, and it's very fucking hard to get out of. Once you're in it, you're fucking in it, and it's like, how the heck do I get the hell out of this? Oh my gosh. And this might be related to whether it's a past person that you try to rekindle things with, or if it is something that you really, really wanted for the longest time, and then you never got it, and now it's finally here. But it's like, sometimes we don't get what we want because we would have hated that life. And that might be this thing where it's like, oh, this past dream that you've dreamt of for years, you fantasize about this thing, and you're rushing on in. But the Devil to the Chariot, it's like, this could be a slippery disaster. This could be where we lose control, we lose ourselves. Let's not do that. What else could I get from this? Just rushing, rush. It's like, we don't need a rush. What's the rush? What's the fucking rush? Slow down. Whatever's truly meant for you will never pass you by. If it passed you by, it just wasn't right for you. So what is the rush, or who's pressuring you, or what's the little voice in the back of your mind saying, we're running out of time, hurry up? Like, what's the rush? What's the rush? Why is this so much pressure here? The Devil and the Six of Cups, because I'm seeing that it's like there's a potential, right? You got your free will. This is something to be cautious of, or just be aware of like falling back into something old and familiar, when it's like, hello, what did we just talk about? You went through this ending, this shift, this loss, you're healing, recovering. There's this hope, there's this optimism, but what are you not seeing clearly, or what are you overlooking or ignoring or suppressing or turning a blind eye to or making excuses for? Because that's coming right back up for you to address. It's like, the engine light on your car is shining on, it's like on, but you're like, oh, I'm just gonna ignore it. You're gonna have fucking problems. Pay attention, get it fixed, get it checked out before it turns into a bigger issue. Okay, all right. Okay. Let me look into just a couple things. I don't want to spend too much time today. Sorry. I've done like so many readings today. I'm like, okay, I wanted to do your reading because I know tomorrow I'm doing this reading. It's Tuesday. It's the 21st. Tomorrow is Leo season. I was like, I want to do a reading for Leo. It's your birthday. I want to give a little birthday gift, but I don't want to be here all night. So let me look into this devil, like this red flag to be aware of. What the heck is this devil for Leo? Show me clearly. Like, pay attention to red flags. It's like loss of control, Prince of Wands. You like the chase, huh? Ace of Cups. Oh, you're feeling the emotions. You're obsessed. Oh, ooh. Now the Devil. The Knight of Swords. This is the energy of rushing into love, forming. You think it's love? I'm not here to tell you how you feel or what the facts are, you think this is love? Are you just obsessed? And you want control, and you're fantasizing and coming up with all these, but like, you barely know the person, you just met them fucking yesterday, and you're like, they're my soulmate, I am obsessed, let's get married. And hey, you know, some people that works for them, cool, awesome, amazing. But like, this is what the devil's like, know what you're signing up for, because once you get in, it's very hard to get out of. It's like quicksand. Life or death. Let's hope not. Let's fucking hope not. But this does feel like, holy shit, I'm falling in love. Oh my gosh. And then you're like, all right, Knight of Swords, like, let's move in together. Let's have kids together. Let's just do the damn thing. But then it's like, it starts quick and then it ends quite quickly with the world. Start quick, end quick. So be careful of that. The world, Queen of Swords, the Emperor, and the Eight of Wands. I feel like, what is this saying? You might be dealing with somebody younger than you. Just the Knight of Swords to Queen of Swords. There's an energy imbalance. You might be dealing with somebody that's, ooh, they love bombing. Yeah, like, don't fall for that shit. Don't fall for that shit. Not saying you're not lovable. Of course you are. Who wouldn't be obsessed with you? But like, but like, you have your boundaries, have your limits. Because I feel like there's someone else. We have an Emperor over here. I feel like, you know, there's plenty of fish in the sea. But there's one in particular that can give you everything you want and even more, versus this knight, prince, double prince. It's a knight. They're kind of like, they're not the bottom of the barrel, but they're not the highest, mighty, most respected, and most, like, they don't have a whole lot to give. They, you know, you might have a good time, but that's like just a short little blip in time. Are you going to remember this when you're 80, 90 years old? Probably not. Probably not. So that looks like something that's just kind of like quick in and out of your life. Well, that's different than what I was saying though, because I was saying like something that's hard to get out of or back out of, but then it's showing like start quick, end quick. But like there's something, I don't know if it's just like the attachment that it will be hard to sever, or I'm not gonna worry about it, but you just be careful, you be smart, you be wise when it comes to making this gamble of some sort, okay? Don't be gambling away your life savings. God. And for those, you got something about your past coming up, what about it? Six of Cups. Okay, we got a solar eclipse coming up in your sign in August. We'll talk more about that in the August readings, but what's the Six of Cups about for Leo? Unless there's something from your past that you're just so stuck on and you can't seem to move past or escape it, no matter where you go, it's following you, then you need to address that too. Six of Cups. What's this Six of Cups? This fell out on the Ace of Cups and this Page of Pentacles. It's the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So yeah, for some, there is literally like, you could be holding grudges. You moved on. You're saying, no, Jade, I moved on. I walked away. I let go. I blocked them. But yet you're still like turning and looking back and holding a grudge, or you're like mad at someone for moving on from you. Like, how dare they move on from me? I was the best. Or I don't know. There's either this is you holding a grudge that someone moved on, or someone's holding a grudge that you moved on. But yet there's someone that's still stuck in the past. Someone's stuck in the past, someone's moved on, and the other person's butthurt. You might be feeling that way. I'm sorry if you do, that sucks. But like, what can you do, right? You live, you learn. It is what it is. Emperor at the bottom. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to whine and complain? Let's see, Emperor. The Devil. I guess you are. Yes, Jade. I will continue to whine, complain, and obsess. Okay. Enjoy. Have fun. I'm just kidding. The Devil and the Emperor. Unless it's just like you're being a fucking workaholic and not giving yourself a time to breathe. Eight of Wands, the Star. Don't be desperate. The Star, Eight of Wands, the Star, Hangman. It's like you're giving, you're pushing, you're pulling, you're trying so hard, bombarding. You're being too controlling. Someone here is being way too fucking controlling. I get it. You have this wish and you want it really, really bad, But now it's coming across desperate. And you're like, well, nothing's changing, Jade. And I'm just stuck in this limbo. And like, hangman, nothing's happening. I feel stuck. I don't know why. What did I do wrong? Maybe change your approach a little bit. I'm not saying to change who you are as a person. Look, underneath hangman, we have the Wheel of Fortune. But you need to change, first of all, change your perspective. Maybe you're coming across creepy. I'm just joking. I mean, maybe not, right? Maybe not. The Wheel of Six of Wands. I see you're gonna get some sort of attention or recognition. Oh, but like the world, I don't know. It's like kind of short-lived, or it's like, all right, we turn into the next page, the next chapter. That just fell out of my hands. So that's with the Six of Cups. I don't know if someone's just trying to get attention from you and they're like kind of being creepy and weird about it, or if you're trying to get attention from someone and you're being a fucking weirdo about it. Peace and love. I love y'all. I'm just joking around, okay? Come on now. Okay, where are we at? 26 minutes. What else do you want to know? Ace of Cups. Let's look into this Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and then I'm gonna let you go, okay? I don't want to be here too long. I already said that. Ace of Cups and the Page of Pentacles for Leo. We got Strength, which is your energy, Page of Cups reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. You might be considering whether or not you should reach out to somebody. Strength, you might be dealing with another Leo. Or the Nine of Cups, there's that wish fulfillment, Queen of Cups, and the Fool. It's like you either are wanting a new beginning with someone, or this is just like you craving this longing for like some sort of fulfilling, healing, rejuvenating new start in your life. If it's not with a person, whether it's like with a particular person in mind, or if it's just like the desire for a relationship, or Strength, Page of Cups reverse, Seven of Pentacles. This is like deep contemplation over what you should say, but you haven't said it yet and you're waiting for the right opportunity. But there may either be blocks in communication or very little to no communication. But yet with strength with the Page of Cups reverse, like you're holding back with all your might, trying to be patient, trying to just not blurt out what you want to say from the heart, from the feels. You're like, okay, let me like reserve and kind of contain myself, and let me just think about it before I like make the offer, make the gesture, or like express my love or express my feelings. That's for someone. So just thinking about everything else that came out after, like, or not after, before this, I was like, don't be a freaking weirdo. You be that weirdo. The true ones who love you, they will love that about you. And if they don't, they're not meant for you. But yeah. I don't know. I have to go. I've been talking for too long today. I need a moment of silence. I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Okay. I will see you later. Have a beautiful birthday. And remember, birthday discount if you're interested in the not in the comments, in the description box. My brain is fucking fried. The smoke's getting to my brain. It's smoky over here. It's not fun. All right. I'll see you later. Bye.